I forgot to turn the mic on. Oops. So basically, this game is basically called Schedule 1. Basically, the game is where you essentially just make weed and sell weed. Similar to Definitely Not Fried Chicken. If you haven't played that, it's more of a management style game, but it is single player. Especially where you actually grow your business into a big one. Basically, you actually can extend it with basically a rundown park and basically just turn it into a massive thing, and then basically you can open different stores. For example, a laundromat, a chicken restaurant, which is kind of like Los Palos, in Breaking Bad / Better Call Saul. There's also a lobster place. There's a donut place. There's a casino. And I think a nightclub. I think are the 6. Basically, you basically make the stuff. You basically get drivers, and they basically do all the stuff. Now, this game is basically where you start basically from scratch. You basically just sort of are kind of the person that is, I assume, runs the entire operation. In this, though, basically you are kind of a solo person. You're basically going, trying to make the town, and doing a load of different stuff. So basically we're gonna make it be 9 OG Kush seeds, which is probably the best amount of money for it. Now as well, we don't have any weed on us right now. We do have quite a lot of, well, we have 10 bags. I think we do have a load more, but I don't know where they are. But we are going to put the baggies in here. Kind of similar to, if you haven't played it, the stuff, I think that's called, the GTA RPs, sort of have mechanics where you actually like make the stuff as well, which is a bit weird. Which a ton of different people like doing. I think I tried it out once and didn't really like it. Although it was a British server, I know that there's a ton of other types that are out there. Especially, I think NoPixel and now Prodigy are basically the main 2 that are a thing in, they're a thing basically in the world of GTA RP, but they are very hard to get into, which is why there's obviously a load of other servers that are like less popular. Obviously, NoPixel is kind of like the most popular, was definitely popular during COVID, before, basically during that, where basically just about every streamer at some point or another basically just decided to do NoPixel. Also, there wasn't really an alternative to NoPixel until I think a few months into the actual stuff. But basically, it was just sort of like that, essentially. Where this is full, but it's not letting me drink it. That's odd. Basically, for these, we basically get money from them to basically, like, improve, well, the environment and stuff, and basically we can take a load of money and we can basically put it into these to basically get money. And then we have that money and then we spend it on drug making stuff. As well, I close the curtains just because, well, we don't really want the cops to see what we're doing. We're currently on day 2. Hopefully under the West Bridge. Which is the West Bridge? Where's the West Bridge? I don't know where the West Bridge is. I assume it's around here. Oh, it's right over there. Okay. So, West Bridge. Oh, it's down there. Okay. So, it's underneath here. Hopefully, no one's taken our drugs. The drop point is... oh, right here. Now, as well, there is other drug makers. And actually, I might go over and show you guys what happened in the prologue. I just have to remember where exactly the thing is that it took place with. But basically, if you don't know, there was a... in the prologue, basically we had a RV, sort of a throwback to Breaking Bad at the start, and essentially what ended up happening was that a rival gang essentially came along and sort of burned down our RV with everything inside. I did take the drugs out of there, but then suddenly, oh, you don't have it. Which is a bit weird, which is why we have to start again from scratch. And I'm going to just put that in there. So I got that on my person. We do have this, but it's going to be a little awkward. Go around with that stuff. We do also have a plant trimmers, but annoyingly I might have soft locked it until we actually buy the stuff. We've basically got 10 baggies, plant trimmers, and trash bags as well. So basically just going to buy all of these. Why is there a toilet? What the hell? Strangely, there's that. Doesn't make any sense. So we've got a trash bag, we've got all that type of stuff. We do have a Highland Rage, which is a bit weird. I'm guessing in an update we actually get to go in there. Obviously we have this. I believe as well there's supposed to be a pawn shop. That's basically where you get to like go around and skate. There is a pawn shop, I believe that's over here. But I'm not sure if we can actually go inside it. Unless we need like something in particular. Oh no, we can just walk in. Okay. We have like gold bars, we have champagne, we have a TV, ATM, we have Coke, we have a President Nixon thing, cigarettes, all that type of stuff. Let's see. Let's sell something. So basically we can sell stuff here. So technically... Right, just deciding to sell the speed grow because well, we kind of made a profit because the person at the hardware store, basically, if you like basically say, oh yeah, I'm making plants, he basically goes, oh well, here's a speed grow, which is kind of cool. Let's bag the trash. There we go. And then we also are waiting for that. I think will be done tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. And we're just going to put this in the trash. So basically now we need to sell our weed once we make it. This place, I believe, is if I'm correct, I think it's basically a might be a place similar to open sewer, which, if you don't know that game, basically is where you essentially are living in basically the dumps in the middle of nowhere, which kind of does something similar to this in a sense. I'm trying to remember where exactly the thing is. Oh yeah, I've got a random thing here, really, with a thing there. Now I believe, oh yeah, I've got a weird guy. We've got a house that we could buy. I think it might be... Oh no, I think I'm in the wrong place. I think I'm in the wrong place for the RV. Looks like that, but it's not that. It's a different RV. That was weird. I'm trying to remember where exactly the thing is, but basically we have a taco place that we can actually buy for 50 grand. Obviously the hardware store and all that's over there. We also have a barbershop and a laundromat for sale. And also a thrifty trends as well, where we basically looked like Water White. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the burn RV is somewhere over here. Yeah, there it is. So this is basically the prologue. Basically someone has destroyed our RV. We had basically plants and all that in here, but then basically they just decided to burn it down because they don't want competition from us. And that's where the game begins, and basically this is where we start our adventure. We've got the docks over there. Oh yeah, we also have a gas store. We have a dog food. Oh no, car wash. 20 grand. Also a auto shop as well, and also a gas mart, where I believe we can sell random stuff. Yeah, paracetamol. Paracetamol, banana, donut, kook, all that sort of stuff. Weirdly, they have horse semen, which is a bit odd. But basically, that's where all of that sort of stuff is. Then we also have random people walking along the streets. Those are potential buyers. We also have a post office where I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we use as a front, hence why there's storage here. And I believe we basically like ship out all our drugs when we make them. Got a Blue Ball boutique. I'm guessing this is kind of like... Oh, this is... I believe this is a completely different store. So you have a safe where you can store stuff in. So technically, if we do end up getting raided, we can basically put all the stuff in there, and then basically they can't do anything for it. We have another hardware store. I believe this one is more expensive. Oh no, it's completely the same. Okay. You know what? Oh wait, I don't have enough money. Damn. Big ol' services, and that's weirdly a church. It's a bit weird, especially with an ATM out front. Side roads. More side roads. Oh, we have a Mohawk guy. Supermarket, police station, water fountain place, butter thing. So we don't really have that many stores to actually go into. And then obviously we have this area that obviously has stuff in. I believe we can't go in there. The piss hut. And a random car. So let's see. Okay, so we need 270, so we'll basically make some dollars. Ooh. We now can start harvesting. Okay, and then we will do this exercise. Well, we actually do it in person, and we basically drop it into these, which is a bit boring, but oh well. And then once we list it, basically, people will come around and basically go, oh yeah, you're selling this with like this much of this. So we've got 8 of that. We also have 2 baggies. We'll actually put those in, and now we've got 12, and then we'll put that over here. There we go, and then let's put the clothes on this one. And our bags. And we have no compost. Which is a little annoying. Oh, and now we are under curfew now. Marijuana, OG Kush, list. Wait for a message from a customer. Make Lubbin. Let's go 80. Schedule time. Let's go now. On the basketball court, which is basically just around the corner from us. And we're going to take 2 of that. I'm going to quickly run down to the basketball court, which is just down here. Try not to see any cops. And Mick, given that, boom. And then we made $96. Simple. And then all we do is deposit max. Deposit that in. And now we wait for our next potential customer. Right, so we've got 8 of that. We've got 6 more of that. Got President Nixon bobblehead. We've got a slightly working AC. For now, I think we'll play this. Damn. How do I get off this? There we go. North Waterfront. What the hell's that? Oh, all the way over there. Okay. Okay. Just need to watch out for the cops. Because the cops do not like people selling stuff. Oh yeah, we eventually can actually move it into here in a little while. Honestly, I believe we can also go basically into any of those locations, which is quite cool as well. The reason why I got more money is basically because during COVID effects, whilst COVID's going on, well, police curfew, not COVID, basically whilst it's going on, essentially we get more money from it, which is quite good. Now it's a street light level 2. And actually we could maybe just pay off the thing as well. We do need about 270 out for it. Oops. There we go, got 270 out. And we go over to the thingy. We do also need a lot more soil as well. So we're going to put this in there. Boom. What? I just put that in. What the hell? And we are going to buy 7 soil. And we're going to go run back home, and we're going to place the next one down, and then we're basically going to make our next seeds. Well, our next thing after that. How about that? Oh, behind there, that's basically just there. That's actually really good. So what we're going to do is we're just going to quickly make this. So we're going to tear this off. We're going to throw this upside down. We're going to take the soil there. We're going to put this one in the bin. And then we need our seeds. So we're going to grab a seed, and we're also going to grab some water. And we're just going to plop that in there. Boop. And then bang. Do this. And then do this. And hey, presto. We've grown weed. Woohoo! And I'm not sure if there's any security guards around here actually at the moment. What we will do though is we will just go over here and wait for this guy. Oh, there he is. So I'm not sure if I break the game if I give it to now. Because it is slightly early. Yeah. Guess it works. Right, we do also need another grow tent as well. Sorry mate, I don't have any OG Kush. We have Fat Dragon Chinese store. What's a bit annoying is that we can't actually like buy food or anything, which I think is a little stupid. Hello, I would like a grow tent, and I would also like a... Honestly, I really want that large storage, but I probably won't take it. Oh, actually, I would like some more baggies. Just to have. Let's go for about 36 of those. Thank you. Gonna grow tent. Basically because I've got the plant trimmers. Basically the security guards don't care if I have them unless I have weed on me or any other paraphernalia on me. They basically instantly just go, hey, you got this, and try and hunt me down and then kill me if I don't give myself up. Which is slightly strange, but oh well. As well, we are going to just pop another one of these in. Pop another OG Kush in here. And you can already see the other ones already growing, which is actually quite good. As always, if we get like very, very bad, I believe over time your employees basically sort of mess up with stuff, and then basically everyone's just, you know, basically you can like fire them or you can like kill them, I think. I could be wrong about that, so don't quote me. What does Uncle Nelson want now? What I want to know is, how does he know this? Because he is in prison, so how the hell does he know? We've also got deliveries that will sometimes happen. Wait, we can also... Hang on, we can also do deliveries through these guys? What? Okay, that is actually surprising. And over time we can get dealers as well. Ooh! Wow, that one's already to 67%. Holy crap! We don't have 12 of those. If we add this here, and then add some more. Nope, sticks to that. Okay. And then let's try adding this to this. So we got 8, and we got 20. There we go. I'm just waiting for this to grow. Although I'm actually not sure what to do now, because we're waiting for our drugs. Waiting for the drugs, but I'm trying to think of anything else to actually do. I don't have a car. What? Hello, Charles. Oh yeah, I'm wondering, whereabouts is the other thing? There's one location that I'm still yet to find. Wonder if that's places downtown. I know it's right there. Casino. Whoa! Want some money? Stand. Ah, you. Ooh, just made £50. Well, $50. Caron. I was actually surprised that you can't, like, buy the casino, which is a bit strange. Comes in Canary, bottle box. We live this way, I believe. Oh yeah. Do 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 do. Ooh. Ooh, nice. So normally we have to wait until the next day to actually do it, but apparently we can do it now. It's actually quite cool. I needed one of those. I also needed one of those. Let's just do this. Jesus Christ, give me a second. In front of the motel, I can hear cops literally right outside. The hell? God. Druggies are weird. Oh yeah, can you give them to me literally outside of your door? What? Right, just gonna quickly put this in here, just to not let them see. And then we are going to just do this. How long have I been playing? No, guys, I'm going to end this off here for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Just quickly step into here. Quickly save. So, guys, thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comments. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.